If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
We are going to foliar feed our garlic, and we're going to use the Ivy Organic 6 Macros Plus. Now this has 12% nitrogen, 12% potassium, 13% phosphorus, 1% magnesium, 3% sulfur, and 3% calcium in it. So that's 6 different elements in which you typically don't get that type of variety in a normal bag of fertilizer. Now we can dry apply this to the garlic, but it takes 60 to 90 days for it to break down to a usable form. So what's our other option? We can dissolve it in water, or we can mix it in with water, and that will allow the plants to be more readily available to pick it up much quicker than that 60 to 90 days. So we want to follow the recommendations on the back of the package, and you get a mixture of a variety of different elements there. So we could just pour it in, try to mix it up that way, but what we find is if we add some water to the cup and then stir it up, get it more broke down a little bit here. You can see now it's going to be able to be more easily distributed among the water here. Get the rest of it out of here. Then we do want to stir it up in here. Now before I go apply this to the garlic, we got a problem with the garlic that we got to fix. So we're going to side dress our garlic, but before we do that, we've got to address an issue that we've experienced here. We've got garlics being pushed up out of the ground. You can see here, that's the bulb in which we or the clove. That's the clove we planted. This one here, we planted that. Now we planted these last October, and we put them down about 2.5 to 3 inches in depth. And for whatever reason, they have pushed themselves up out of the ground. Now we don't cover our garlic. We have never covered our garlic, and we found great success from not doing such. So what we're going to do before we side dress, we're going to take our triangular hoe here, and basically I'm going to hill up around the garlic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hill it up just like we would potatoes if you're doing it in the ground. Just going to throw dirt on both sides of the garlic. If I cover the greens up, that's fine, they'll pop through. But I got to get the clove up under the ground in order for it to develop. It's not going to develop above the ground. So once we get that done, then we'll talk about how we side dress the garlic. So you can get the Ivy Organics at ivyorganics.com. It's good for fruit trees, vegetables, ornamental trees, roses, and flowers with the beneficial microbes and mycorrhizae in the mixture, which is something a lot of fertilizers do not have in them. Now, they do have other products that you can use for your garden, fruit trees, spraying your vegetables to prevent sunburn and sun scald. You can certainly check that out. So now that we've hilled our garlic over to get it back deep, we're just going to touch and water each sprout just enough to hydrate. Now again, you can do a granular application, but it will take 60 to 90 days to break down. This just allows the uptake of all the beneficial nutrients that Ivy Organics has much quicker for the garlic to develop. So now is the time to feed your garlic to get them jump started, to give them an energy boost here at the beginning of spring. So what we'll do, or might do here, I'm still undecided, we may come in and bring mulch and mulch this. We don't normally mulch our garlic ever because we found that it does very well with our cold temperatures, and they do need a cold cycle and not to be too cold, not to be buried too deep with the mulch. So we may come in mulch just to hold moisture in and suppress weeds, or we may just leave it as is and let it develop. But I'm concerned that they kept pushing out of the ground, so that may be an option that we exercise.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.